added tax. VAT. Final question. Hands on the buzzer. Here we go. It's an index created by Fred Fould of stockerblog.com. It will link you to a famous lady, a former Goodwill Ambassador of the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. A famous lady. The index is named after her. Former Goodwill Ambassador, United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. It's an index named after a famous lady. As youngsters, I would have expected you to crack this one. Nothing to lose, they're giving it a go, is Varanasi.
Is it Hillary Clinton?
The Hillary Clinton index will give you a -10.
Is it
Well, on my left, Delhi again. Into your mics, Chitra.
Is it Angelina Jolie?
Is it Angelina Jolie? There's an index called the Angelina Jolie Index.
Because she has been, she is the Goodwill Ambassador for Refugees.
You would be one of those first teams which scored more without pressing a buzzer. Correct again. Well, I think they knew more on what they did not press the buzzer on than what they did. I wonder what your score would have been had you gone on the buzzer on everything that you perhaps knew here today. Well, sometimes fear is good because it keeps you into a controlled, measured performance. What if all of those had turned out to be wrong? They just went on what they were 100% sure about, and that gets them into the national final. We'll take a look at the scores before we make that statement. With 35 points and a lot more that they could have scored, NK Bagrodia from Delhi, Ankit and Chitra will march into the national final. Varanasi will believe they had an outside chance here today. Trans-Slam Academy Meerut doing their bit. They could not recover from the negatives, as was the case with Chandigarh. A tense, tentative final, but at the end of the day, it's Delhi that goes through, will represent the national capital in the national finale, becoming our third team to join Jamshedpur and Raipur. To congratulate our 4 teams and to give them their medals for their achievement. Let's remember, over 10,000 students across 62 cities have been touched by this quiz. It's no joke to be in the national semi-final. That, in itself, a huge achievement for these schools who are with us here today. For now, ladies and gentlemen, it is our pleasure and privilege to welcome on stage the Executive Director of Human Resources from the Reserve Bank of India, Mr. K.K. Vora. Please join us on stage, sir, to give away the prizes and to congratulate these teams. Mr. Vora. Bhavans Vidyalay from Chandigarh, Abhijit and Madhav Nair. Fantastic to have made it to this level. Not easy to win a Chandigarh final in the first place. It's a good city for education in India. And to win from there is a big achievement. Well done. And a really close fight. Anand and Rohit from Sunbeam Varanasi will perhaps know they lost to a better team here today, but they did really well here. A couple of answers they gave were truly out of the box. As we move across to Sashank Tyagi and Shubham from Trans-Slam Academy, Meerut. Well done to the two of you. And ladies and gentlemen, as the champions of our third semi-final, can I request Delhi to step up in the center here to receive their medals. Ankit and Chitra Rawat. Well done. they receive their certificates for excellence here today. And they will go into the national final of this quiz. Thank you so much, Mr. Vora, for being with us. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after a remarkable semi-final here today, we've got N.K. Bagrodia from Dwarka, Delhi, going into the national final. Proud they will be with their performance, worried they will be for the amount of questions they did not press the buzzer on. We sure hope they will do that in the national final, as they will join Jamshedpur and a young team from Raipur. The lineup for the final seems to be getting exciting. One more team to be identified, that a week from now, when we come back to you with the South Zone semi-final. Teams from the South are known traditionally to come very well prepared for any competition, be it a quiz or an academic challenge. So that certainly will throw up an interesting team. You certainly don't want to miss that, as we will be bringing that to you a week from now. Till then, from me, Pick Brain, from all of us here today at Doordarshan, you were watching a unique concept for India created by the Reserve Bank of India, RBI Q. Till we meet again, thank you for tuning in. Goodbye. It allows an individual or an entity to continue withdrawing money even if the account has no funds in it. A fixed sum of money paid to someone each year.
We're guessing pension.
Passing you with more than half the number of transactions actually being supported by just one bank. This is the State Bank of Pakistan. That's not your question. They've gone for it. On my right is the team from Puducherry. Into your mics, St. Patrick.
Bharat.
Mangalore seem to be in a bit of a hurry to get to the national final. The other teams will really have to play out of their skin to stop a tsunami coming from Mangalore.
RBI Quiz 2014 प्रस्तुत करता रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया।